So this will be like why cybersecurity. Like if you know, like in our current environment, current situation, so everything has been changed. Prior to this COVID situation, it is like we are going to the office and we have been working on it. And then once the COVID part has been coming, right now everyone started working from home. So virtually we have connected to the office and we have started working from our home itself. So that is because like internet connectivity, and then we have a laptop, everything we are connecting via a common pool, and then we are trying to access the company resource. So which means everything is being moving into the internet, and then in our mobile device, all the other stuffs, everything has been going on. Like 5 years back, if you see, we will be going to the bank and then we will try to withdraw money or deposit money or try to inquire anything. But right now, we apps came for everything. Like from our home itself, we can just deposit a money to another account. We can withdraw the amount to our account and then transfer all the stuffs we can perform it. So from home, we can just order any product in Amazon, Flipkart, and then we can view anything on the video, internet, everything is been available. So when you are trying to provide like more information of personal things has been sharing in the internet, so that's where the security has been coming up, so that nobody misuses the details of yours which is in the internet, and then which is they can process it for some malicious kind of activity. So that should not be happening at all. So that is where the cyber security will be coming into the picture. So I think, for example, if you see, uh, any one of you have heard of the movie or seen the movie Die Hard 4? Yes, anyone seen it? Just if you have not seen, because like if you have seen it, then the scene which I'm trying to say it up, it will be much more relevant. So otherwise I have to explain the situation and then I have to say the scene. So only I thought of asking, like, if you have seen the I think Bruce Willis movie of Die Hard 4. So if you've seen in that movie, so they will be particularly they will be tried recruiting hello, yep. So so guys, like the speed is fine, or like shall I still reduce it the speed?
That's
Guys?
going on, going on.
Okay, thank you. Because like it's been like I'm only speaking it up, so I thought like whether your guys are following me or not. So just in between, if you responded that way, I'll try to understand like, okay, you're following my whatever I'm saying it up. So just speak it up, guys. So if you see in that movie, if not, you can go and see once the call overs. So in that movie, what they will try to do is like. It will be based out of US. So US, everything is being controlled over like your gas pipeline, and then your network, phone calls, all the stuffs has been monitored, and then it has been done. So what they have done is like they'll try to recruit hackers who try to hack into the government system, and then they'll try to lock all the gas and then electrical stuffs, all the government related activities. They try to hack it up, and then they will try to shut down everything. So that with minor uh, input only, they will be having they will be from remote, they will try to access all the government machines, and then they will try to shut down everything. So if you go and see that movie, that will be much more relating like what I am saying, trying to say it up, why cyber security will be much more critical in current world. So if you see major of the organization right now, they are trying to build their own IT infrastructure. So what is the major idea behind building their own IT infrastructure is like, if you try to build it, so you will have your own infrastructure, because like instead of renting in a apartment, you are having your own building and like own house and then own mansion, and try to safeguarding it is much more better than you are in an apartment and then safeguarding someone's apartment. It will be much more relevant if you're doing those kind of stuff, because like we have like profitability and then customer service, internal controls, those things we will be trying to have it up. So this is the major things why IT and the cyber security is being interlinked. So if you see like these 10 kind of major activities, which will be often, it will be any one of the things will be definitely having it. So you should be proactively, you have to safeguard your IT infrastructure. So weather condition, you can't able to predict it, and then cyber attacks, data theft, for these are all like you have to predict, and then make sure like your infrastructure, everything which you have been working on should be prevent you for this. Otherwise, because like if, recently I think there is a Pegasus spyware vulnerability which is causing a major issue. And then there are few more recent zero-day attack. So there are a lot of cyber attacks comprises of lot of different things, but one of the major things will be like zero-day attacks. So zero-day attacks in the sense, for that there will be no fix will be there, no remediation will be there. It will be dead straight. It will be on the infrastructure to bring you down. So because other issues, if you see like any issues, you can just update your software, like latest version you can do it so that it fix the issue. Those things will be done for a like older ones. So if a zero-day attack it has been there, then it will be you have to be much more proactive. Otherwise the whole infrastructure it might bring down. So these are the 10 major things you should be aware of it, and then you have to plan accordingly for the cyber security. So okay, so you have known all these things, so how you will get into the cyber security. So if you see, cyber security roles falls into like this 8 or 9 categories here. It has been there like application security, vulnerability management, threat intelligence, security architecture, network security, stuffs like that. So you can go into any of this one category to inside the cyber security. Everything is cyber security only. So they have different variations. It has been there like this is one platform, this is one platform. So that is the different parts that has been happening it up in cyber security. So in this actual program, what we will be trying to cover up is like, first basics is like what is cyber security, and then what are the types of attackers, and then what are the cyber crimes will be there. So what are the basics of cyber security, like what are the attackers, like black hat, gray hat, and then white hat, those kind of stuff we'll be learning it up. And then in the cyber crimes we will be seeing like what is phishing, what is man in the middle attack, what is malware, and then a few other vulnerabilities, DOS attack. So those things we will be trying to learn it up in this particular program. So DOS attack, and then malware, those stuffs is like uh, without knowing, or like without your permission, there will be a software or anything maliciously that will be installed on your machine, installed on your mobile. So right now they have advanced to the mobile level. So they will be trying to install it on your mobile, and then from there it will try to get all your contact information, your banking information, because like all the information will be present in your phone. So it will try to pick it up, and then it will send it to the remote malicious remote user. So we will try to see like what are those issues, and how we can just try to be prevent you for that particular issues. And then concept, so basic thing will be CAA model. So this will be the base for a cyber security guy, so he should be aware of like what is confidentiality, what is integrity, and what is availability. So we will be learning in brief the actual program, like how these things are covered in a cyber security, and what are the things we can verify to ensure like we are achieving the confidentiality and then integrity and then availability in any organization anywhere, how it is being occupied. And the next thing is like the OSI model. So the OSI model will be the open structure interface, open system interface model it is. So it comprises of around 7 layers. So we will be that also we will be in detail we will be seeing it up, like what are the layers is being there, how the data it is being transferred from there. So this OSI model will give you the actual info, like right now when you're in your browser you're trying to access google.com. So as soon as if you hit the google.com, what in the background is happening it up, so that will be following the OSI model. So you're just hitting the google.com and then pressing enter. So in the background, that particular google.com will be going to the multiple layers, and then it will go to the internet and then fetch the actual data which you are requesting it, and then it will be get processed up again via the same lane, and then it will be bringing up to your screen. This everything will be happening in a milliseconds in your machine. So that is what we will be trying to see it in the OSI model, like what are the descriptions is being there, how different layer, how it has to be viewed up, and then you will get a picture on that one. So this is what I'm just saying it, like the application one, and then it's a presentation session layer, and then transport network. So all these 7 layers we will be trying to see it in brief, and how we are in real world, how these layers has been coming it up, and how, what are the examples we will be seeing it up in the future. So next thing will be footprinting. So the basic idea is like these are the topics which we will be covering it up as part of the program. So footprinting will be the word itself says like as a from a hacker perspective, we will try to see like what are the inputs we can get against any particular organization. Say like for example, if it is a facebook.com which we are trying to target it, we'll try to get the facebook.com's half-yearly report, like half-yearly or annual report. What is their annual report or like quarterly report is being there? We will try to see that. And then in the internet, if any vulnerable webcam is being there, we will try to see that. And then through the Google Earth, we will try to see like how we can just frame an attack on that particular organization, like their financial thing, and then what are the servers they have been having it. The very basic example I'll just say it up, like if you are trying to target facebook.com, so you want to know like what is the database facebook.com is using it. So do you know like how you can find it up? Any guesses? If you say like for example, if you want to find facebook.com, what what database or like what server they are using it, uh, any guesses like how you can find it out? There is very simple method is there. So how you can find it out, can you guess it up? Anyone? Just give a try. Guys, are you there? Hello. Guys, are you there?
We are there. We are there.
Okay. Okay. I think I missed. Yeah. Okay. So I was just saying like if you for example, if you are targeting like facebook.com is there, so you want to know for what server or like what database, anything related to facebook, if what they are using it you want to know. So there is the easiest way to find it out. So can you make any guesses like how you will be find it the servers of Facebook.com? Any guess, guys?
I mean, maybe you can look at the HTML page of the code of the HTML page.
HTML page doesn't reveal what you can say. The server part it doesn't reveal, no? So it just reveals about the page whichever is there. It doesn't reveal about what is a server that is being going on. Okay, so I'll just say that you're all aware of the job site, no? Indeed, uh, Naukri or like any job website, job portal, you're aware of it, guys. So you are aware of the job portal websites, no? Any job portal website, can you name it? Nice. So if you see like Indeed, there is a Indeed website is there. So in that website, if you go and search for facebook.com and what are the job roles is being there. So you can see like all their job description will be there. So obviously like they will post like their administrator, like any server administrator or DBA administrator, anything that will be coming it up. If you see there, they will be requesting for a particular job profile, like say we need a MS SQL expert or like a Linux expert, Red Hat expert. If there are like different flavor is there, so based upon that they will try to post the questions. So from that we will try to know like okay, Facebook is processing a MS SQL server, SQL server, or like database server. This particular database server will be there, and those kind of information which we can be able to fetch it up from there. So all these stuffs we will try to see it in the actual program. In real time, we will try to see like what are the things that's being there. So next, we will be seeing upon the application security. So OWASP top 10, like what is OWASP will be like, this is a common body, like Web Application Security Project. So they determines like what are the top vulnerabilities has been there, what are the issues has been there, and how it has to be taken care. What are the control measures we have to do that for applications? Like if you are developing or if you're any developer is developing an application, they should be aware of this common top 10 issues in their application. So we will try to learn like what are the top 10 issues and there and real time how we can see and verify those 10 issues. We will be seeing it up. Like major things will be SQL injection, XSS, and then broken access control, directory traverses. So these are the major five. So remaining five also we will be seeing in detail in practical, like hands-on. We will be seeing it up. So this will be a tool. So this will be a dedicated web application scanning tool. So we will be trying to install this
before this slide.
Mhm.
Before this slide, all
Yeah.
this or software.
Yeah.
No, next. Yes, this all this software.
Mhm.
It's this software is used by the personal who is who do administration of security.
Yeah.
Are you understand me?
Can you post the question again?
I say that for SQL injection, XSS is the tools or is the software.
Yeah.
Who
Yes.
technical people of cybersecurity use.
Yes.
Okay.
So ideally, like there are two ways of doing that. We can verify it manually, and we can perform it through automated. So this Acunetix will be an automated tool.
These tools, scan, report generation, or solution is for people who have a function like analyst cybersecurity to scan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Because like say like I'll give you a scenario. Like right now you are accessing Facebook, but Facebook once they created, so that application before they are coming into internet, they'll try to perform the scan. So they'll try to run the scan through this particular, any similar tool will be there. They'll try to perform it, and then it particularly reports like what are the issues that's been there in the market, what are the top 10 issues has been there. It will try to see in that particular application. For example, Facebook application itself is there, means it will try to see the top 10 issues has been there, how we can just fix it up. Once that is done only, it will be released up in the market. Otherwise they don't release the actual application.
Okay. For this training, you can you have some software who
don't worry. Don't worry. We have a software, we have a steps, screenshots, everything, so that you will be installing everything on your machine, and then we will be working on the actual tool part.
Okay.
That is how it is. Like it will not be like one way. It is like we will be collectively like I will be also installing. I'll give you a document so that you can install it. If you have any issues, we will just sit and we'll fix it up. No issues. Fine.
Good.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah. So this will be like Acunetix will be an automated tool. So which will be performing the scan on the application and then report generation solution. These parts we will be covering it as part of Acunetix scanner, and then as part of network security. So this
this training is only about cybersecurity administration, or is cybersecurity evaluation and cybersecurity analysis?
It will be cybersecurity analysis. So as part of cybersecurity, so cybersecurity comprises of various fields. So we will here give you a picture of like what are the different fields is being there. What are the, say like this network security is there. So this is a different domain. So application security will be a different domain. So what we will try to do is like in network security, what are the tools is being there? What are the actual day-to-day activity we will be performing through the network security? We will be covering it up for you, and the tool base like give you a hands on like how it has to be performed.
Okay. I want to know if at the end of the training, if we have some international certificate who we can make to improve our level with administration, with cybersecurity administration.
Certificate kind of stuff.
Yes, we have any certification when we can do what we can do.
Sure.
What's the name of the certification?
Yeah, we will be covering it up. Like, what are the certifications we have? Like, there are like a lot of certifications has been there. It is based upon like as part of like network security. There are like various certification has been there. As part of application security, various things has been there. So once as part of the program itself, we will try to cover it up. Like once it is the topics has been covered, we will try to say like what are the actual course you will be able to easier enough so that it will be particularly useful for you to perform for you to apply job or like fetch any new jobs has been there. We will be covering those topics also.
Paul, normalement les trucs sur la certification, les trucs sur la certification, ils aident, mais pas, ce n'est pas le centre qui te fait la certification. Ils peuvent nous aider avec, pardon?
Est-ce que c'est reconnu?
Les certifications sont reconnues. Ce n'est pas lui qui te délivre une certification. Il y a plus ou moins des certifications qui sont déjà reconnues au niveau international. C'est pas lui le faire.
Guys, can you mute it? Like, can you mute it? So, as part of network security, we will be trying to cover up like Nmap and then Wireshark tools. We will be covering it up, and then for vulnerability management, we will be covering through the tool Nessus. Nessus will be also an automated scanner. So to perform the scans, it will be used up here. So this Kali Linux will be entirely a new operating system. We will be trying to install this operating system on your machines, and then as part of this, this particular operating system has multiple softwares inbuilt in it. So which you have asked it up like SQL map, XSS, and then Metasploit. All those things which will be inbuilt as part of the Kali Linux, which we will be installing on your machine, and we will be trying to cover major of the tools, how to operate it, and how to perform the scan and analyze the operations in your machine. So that will be these are the topics which we will be covering it up as part of the program. Guys, any doubts, anything?
So we are going to need to install Linux, correct?
Yeah, Kali Linux will be there. So this will be a
No,
kind
Kali
of
Linux, it's something that work on Linux, no?
No, we have a software called VirtualBox. Oracle VirtualBox is being there. So if you install it, you can just put that in the actual machine itself, and then you can do it up. We have. I'll give you the document for that, like how we can just do that. You don't have to like separately like any operating system. You don't want to do that. There is an easier way. Like if you install the software, there is an particular version is being there, so you can just download it and just map it there. So it will be you can just open it in your actual machine itself.
I just want to know, you're going to send us all the content about this course by email?
Yeah. So these like the demo class which I covered. So these are the topics which we will be covering it up in detailed Leopold. So these are the topics, like subtopics will be there. No? So these are the things which we will be covering in brief in the future classes.
Duration of training is how many days?
It will be like around. So how you guys like planning it? So it's like based upon your suggestion only. I can plan it up accordingly. Like how you guys are expecting it. So it will be ideally it will be taking like 6 to 7 weeks. Means per class, if you say like 2 to 4 weeks. Saturday, Sunday, if you take
maximum 8 weeks.
Yeah, that should be doing it. Within that 8 weeks is like maximum. Within that we can cover it up like Saturday, Sunday. If we can sit it around 2 hours time, so we can cover it up. So this is my suggestion. So if you guys have any other alternative things, we can just plan it and we can work it accordingly.
Rajus, is you cover all the training or
Yeah, I'll be covering all those.
Le docteur m'a dit ça, ma soeur. Le filet.
Les filets sont finis. Ah non, attends, il reste. Il reste.
Le pot ton micro.